So 2 days before the new fiscal year, I was summoned to a Zoom meeting. I was there unexpectedly, and it was sudden. And when the meeting occurred, I was informed that I would no longer be returning. It was without any warning. There were no indications that something was going to happen like this. And so in a matter of 2 days, I went from being in a position of employment to having no idea what would happen next. I began to get high levels of anxiety. I couldn't sleep. My body would physically tremble. Felt like the floor had been taken out from under me. And so I began to walk. I couldn't just sit on the couch anymore. Every time my dog needed to go out for a walk, I went out for a walk, and I began to try to talk to God about what was happening. And what I realized was that although I had been in church almost my whole life, and although I had been saved from a very young age, I didn't know how to pray. I didn't know how to talk to God. I didn't know how to turn to Him with all these problems and needs and what was in my heart. And I remember thinking, I'm in trouble. All I have to rely on are the words that were written thousands of years ago by someone on a hill, taking care of sheep. I have mouths to feed, I have bills to pay, I have a career that seems to be going nowhere. If all I have to fall back on are these words or these lyrics to a psalm, I certainly felt like very vulnerable and very much like my life was going downhill quickly. Fortunately, my dog didn't need to walk less, so I kept going on these walks and talking to God, and where it's an ongoing conversation now. It's not anything elaborate or religious. And on one of my more recent walks, I remember thinking not much has changed in my life on the outside of it, but certainly there wasn't a sense of anxiety anymore. There was a peace because it's been 7 months and God has been faithful. All of our needs are not only being met, we feel a lot stronger and closer as a family, but more importantly, I can certainly pray and talk to God in ways that I never trusted before. And I heard God say, I felt God say clearly, it was never about you. It was never about what was going to happen to you. It has always been about me and who I am to you.